Imagine you wake up tomorrow. Your phone is blowing up. Breaking news is everywhere. And just like that, World War III has begun. But what actually happens next? Not months later, not years later. The first 24 to 72 hours. Most people picture instant chaos, explosions, invasions, total panic. But in reality, the first moves would be far more strategic, and honestly, a lot scarier. Here's what would likely happen first if World War III started tomorrow. Before missiles fly, keyboards do. The first strikes would most likely be cyberattacks. Power grids could shut down, internet services could be disrupted, banking systems might freeze, government websites could go offline. You might not even see bombs at first, but your world would start to glitch almost instantly. No access to money, no reliable communication. That alone could cause panic within hours. Within hours, governments would act quickly. Emergency broadcasts would go out. Travel restrictions could be put in place. Curfews might be introduced. The military would be placed on high alert. In some countries, martial law could be introduced. Airspace might shut down. Borders could close. Normal life would essentially be paused. Financial markets would react immediately. There could be massive sell-offs. Currencies might become unstable. Oil and energy prices would likely spike. People would rush to withdraw cash. But if systems were already affected by cyber attacks, that could become a serious problem very quickly. This is when fear would really begin to spread. Despite what movies show, countries would not instantly go all out. Instead, you would see troops moving into position, naval fleets deploying, fighter jets on standby, and alliances activating. It would be like a massive global chess game, with every country preparing for its next move. At the same time, another kind of battle would begin, the information war. There would be conflicting news reports, fake videos, and manipulation across social media. It would become difficult to know what is real and what is not. Controlling the narrative would become just as important as controlling territory. Once people realize this is not just news but reality, panic would begin to spread. Panic buying would start. Supermarkets could empty out. Fuel shortages might occur. Long queues would form almost everywhere. Even without direct fighting nearby, daily life could become unstable very quickly. The scariest part is that the first few days would not be full-scale destruction. They would be filled with uncertainty. Everyone would be waiting. Will it escalate? Will diplomacy stop it? Or will it spiral into something much worse? So if World War III started tomorrow, it would not look like a movie, at least not at first. It would be quieter, more digital, and more psychological. And by the time things became obvious, the world would already be changing. If you want, I can make a part 2 about what happens after the first week, because that is when things could become even more intense. Let me know if you would watch that.